Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. In this video, we will discuss passive income and how anyone can work their way towards building a sustainable passive income. So I'm going to say this one more time. How anyone can work their way towards building a sustainable passive income. अभी आप बोलोगे कि अरे अनिकेत ये तो कैसी बात कर दी, दिस इज सच एन ऑक्सीमोरॉन कि एक तरफ तो आप बोल रहे हो कि पैसिव इनकम का वीडियो है और दूसरी तरफ यू आर सेइंग दैट यू आर गोइंग टू हैव टू वर्क फॉर इट. So how does this make any sense? So let me explain how this makes sense and how anyone can actually work their way towards building a sustainable passive income. Okay, so when you go online and search for how to make passive income, you are going to find multiple blog posts and videos and articles about how passive income can be generated. And you know what they do? They paint a very rosy picture around this idea कि passive income तो बहुत easy है बनाना और it is just a cakewalk. They'll paint you a picture where you are sitting on a beach somewhere in Goa and with a drink in your hand and पैसे बस आ ही जा रहे हैं and they make it sound very easy. So the natural question is it very easy to make passive income? The short answer is no. Okay. It is not easy to make passive income. In fact, it is actually very, very difficult to make passive income. आपको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी बट इट इज 100% अचीवेबल. सो इज इट अचीवेबल? यस, 100% anybody can generate passive income, but the way these articles and videos are portraying this whole thing to you, it is a lie. They are not telling you the truth. Now why are they doing that? They are doing this because everybody likes this picture of not having to work for their money, and everybody wants to get rich, wants that kind of lifestyle that they are they're selling to you. So everybody wants that kind of lifestyle and everybody goes and clicks on these videos and articles. So don't fall for it. It is difficult but it is achievable. It can 100% be done. So I am here only trying to give you the reality of how to generate passive income. I want to be as honest as possible about this subject and guide you guys in the right direction on how it can be done. Okay, so before we go into how to generate passive income, we should first understand what is passive income. So there are essentially two types of income. One is active income and one is passive income. Now what is active income? Active income is basically when you are trading your hours, your time for money. So let's say आप एक जॉब पे जा रहे हो, आपका let's say you have a job of 1 lakh rupees per month. You are basically going there every day and at the end of the month you are going to get paid 1 lakh rupees. Now this is mostly going to be irrespective of your performance. As long as you are working there and your allotted salary, your negotiated salary is 1 lakh rupees per month, you are going to make 1 lakh rupees in that month. Your performance will not have anything to do with it. हाँ, कभी कभी होता है कि there are negotiations that happen in a way that performance impacts salary, but वो भी 19-20 होता है. It's not going to go from 1 lakh to 5 lakh just because of your performance. Another key thing about active income is that you will not make money from what work you have done previously. Active income only generates while you work for it and not while you sleep. मतलब आपने जो पहले काम कर दिया उसके ऊपर आपको पेमेंट मिलेगी, उसके बाद that work is not going to reward you later. So that is another trait of active income. Also, active income tends to have a cap on the amount of money you can generate from that source. मतलब आप कोई जॉब कर रहे हो, you are in a particular field and you are very good at it, there tends to still be a cap on the amount of money you can get paid per month from that source. So अगर आपका 1 लाख रुपए पर मंथ का जॉब है, there is a very good chance that you will never be able to generate 10 lakh rupee per month from that particular skill. So that is another trait of active income. So this is what an active income is in a nutshell. Okay, so now let's understand what is passive income. In passive income, you invest a lot of effort or energy or a lot of your capital to be able to generate money from it later. You will have to work on it longer for a longer duration, but it will be able to generate cash flow for you in the long run. even while you sleep. ये सबसे important चीज है. This is money that can come your way even when you sleep. So इधर एक्टिव इनकम में क्या है? एक्टिव इनकम में यू कीप मेकिंग द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ मनी विथ टाइम. जैसे जैसे टाइम जाता जाएगा आपका उतना ही इनकम विथ टाइम बनता जाएगा. हाँ, कभी कभी ऐसा हो सकता है दैट यू एंड अप गेटिंग अ रेज इन योर सैलरी, बट देन इट विल कीप गोइंग in the same pattern. Now, you might also get some kind of a bonus jump in between, or you might end up getting more hikes. But these are basically raise or bonus. And essentially, the patterns end up remaining the same. Okay, so in passive income, what do you see? In passive income, you see that initially in this much time period, you make little to no money, and all you have done is invested your effort or energy. Now, when you are investing your effort and energy and are getting nothing back in return, it can get really tough. But you have to remember that you are doing this because you want the potential to make money out of that later exponentially. So let's say that initially you put in 2 years of effort and have got nothing back in return, but still there is a very high probability that later this effort that you have put in will give you returns in the long run. So a good example of this would be creating your YouTube channel. Now, if you are creating YouTube videos and you are spending time and effort on it, you will potentially not generate any returns till the first 2 years or 50,000 to 100,000 subscribers. If you are creating good content, the content that viewers would like to watch, there is a good chance that after putting in this time, you will be able to generate 50,000 to 100,000 subscribers, and you will be able to start making money on your videos exponentially after that. That is what you call the tipping point. After you have hit this tipping point, you will be able to generate a lot of profits from this particular method of generating passive income. So to be able to generate a sustainable passive income in the long run, you will have to put in a lot of effort, and this can make it very difficult because initially you are not making any money. Look, this video is not to demotivate anyone. It is actually to motivate you guys to take a step in this direction, to start generating a passive income later. If you can put in the energy today, there is a good probability that you can get returns on that later. Okay, so there are 3 factors or 3 variables that come into play for generating a sustainable passive income. So the first factor is energy or effort. The second factor is capital invested. And the third factor is time taken to start generating a passive income. So how do these 3 variables work? Now let's say you are willing to invest a huge amount of capital in being able to generate a passive income. Then the amount of effort that you will have to put will be relatively low, and the time taken for the start of a passive income will also be very short. बट अगर आपके पास कैपिटल नहीं है इन्वेस्ट करने को, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? यू कैन ऑल्सो इन्वेस्ट योर एनर्जी एंड एफर्ट, and it will take a little longer for you to start generating the returns. However, you will not be utilizing a lot of money to this process. So from these graphs, you can tell that it will take a lot longer if you are investing only your energy but not your capital. But if you're investing capital, it will take a lot shorter for you to start generating a passive income source. So from this, we can understand कि 2 तरीके से passive income generate कर सकते हैं. One is by capital invested and one is by effort or energy invested. So let's say that you have capital that you are willing to invest to start generating a passive income. Then what you can do? You can do one of these 3 things. First is the most common और mostly सबको ये चीज पता ही है, that you can invest your money in real estate and put this real estate on rent. So let's say that you purchase real estate that has some kind of building or something that you can put on rent, and it costs approximately 1 CR. Then by a rule of thumb, you should be able to generate at least 5% on the invested capital as rental income. So what is 5% of 1 CR? 5% of 1 CR is 5 lakh rupees. So you should be able to generate 5 lakh rupees in passive income from an invested amount of 1 CR. Now you would say that 5%, array, this is not even beating inflation. But that's not true, because when you are investing in a real estate, you get two types of returns. One is growth in the intrinsic value of the property, and another is passive income. So let's say your 1 CR property is growing at a rate of 12% every year, and you are gaining a 5% return on investment, then you are making a net total of 17%. Now you have to be very, very careful when you are investing in something like this, because it is quite difficult to find a property that will grow in value over time and also give you a good passive income. But it can be done. So you will have to put in the effort to find these type of properties. So in India, real estate investing works differently in different cities. So whatever city you are in, whatever town you are in, you should do the market research in your town first before you try to jump to a different town. मतलब ऐसा नहीं करना है कि आप दिल्ली में बैठे हुए हो और आप गोवा में प्रॉपर्टी खरीदने के लिए ट्राई कर रहे हो एज योर फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी. Yes, once you have experience in the real estate segment in your own city or town, then you can still try and invest in different cities. But मेरा opinion ये है कि don't try and do that in your first shot. Yes, if you have 3, 4, 5 properties in your area, then you can definitely experiment in different cities or towns. But पहले नहीं करना है ये. Again, none of this is investment advice. These are just my opinions, and I am hoping that it will help everyone. Okay, so if you're willing to invest your capital to generate a sustainable passive income, you can also invest your money in shares. Now, shares are also of two types. One are growth and other is dividend. So what are growth shares? Growth shares is that, let's say you are investing 100 rupees in a growth share, and the share price itself goes to 120, and you sell those shares and you can generate 20 rupee delta. So this would be your passive income or your profit. This has been generated because you had capital invested in these stocks. However, it is very difficult to do. It is insanely difficult to time the market, and I don't think anybody can do it. So the best idea for investing in these types, in growth types of stocks, is to hold it for the long run. Hold it for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. As Mr. Warren Buffett says, that the holding period for a stock should be forever. The best holding period for a stock is to hold it forever. However, there are also dividend yielding stocks. Now let's say a stock is giving you 3% or 4% dividend yield, and you put 100 rupees in this stock. Then it will give you 3 rupees per share as a dividend yield, and this can become your passive income while you continue to hold this stock for the long run. Now, is it a good idea to invest in dividend yielding stocks for your own portfolio? The short answer is no. Okay, so this is my opinion. For my own portfolio, I don't invest in dividend yielding stocks or high dividend yielding stocks. The simple reason is, let's say you are investing 100 rupees in a stock, and let's say the industry is growing by 12%. So either the share price can go to 112, or the company can give you 3% dividend yield or 3 rupees in dividends, and the stock would go to 109 or will only grow by 9%. Now, what is the difference between 9% and 12% compounded annually over a period of 10 years or 20 years? You tell me, you calculate this and tell me in the comment section. So that is the reason why I don't like to invest in high dividend yielding stocks for my stock portfolio. However, many people choose to do this. Again, this is not investment advice. I'm just trying to tell you what I do for my own portfolio with my own money, what I like to do and what I don't like to do. Now this third point, anything that can generate a rental income means that you could potentially rent out your equipment, things that you own like your car, to other people. You can rent it out and generate a passive income from it, especially when you are not using it. You can either build a separate business out of this, or you can do it with things that you own, but you will have to put in the effort to find people who might want to use these products that you own. So now let's talk about energy or effort invested to create passive income. So like we discussed before, if you don't have the capital to invest, then what you can do, you can also invest your energy and effort to potentially generate passive income later. This will take a lot longer. There will be a long period of time in which you don't generate any income. So it is very important that you choose something that really interests you. क्योंकि अगर आप सिर्फ पैसे के लिए कर रहे हैं तो क्या होगा कि आप इनिशियली तो कर लोगे, लेकिन इवेंचुअली यू विल गेट टायर्ड ऑफ दैट and you will stop working on it. It is very, very important to continue working on any of these methods to be able to generate income in the long run. क्योंकि 2-3 साल का effort लगता है before you start generating any type of return. So what you can do, you can sell products online or offline. You can create your own IP. IP is what? Intellectual property. So you can generate intellectual property like make your own videos, write a book, write articles online, write a blog. You can do any one of these things, and there are many other things that you can also do, but it will take time till people start viewing your videos or start reading your books. Now let's say that you choose to write a book. So when you are writing the book, it may take 6 months, 1 year, 2 years to start and finish the book. And once you publish your book, it may not even get any sales right away. तो आपने पहले 2 साल तो पूरी एफर्ट करके you made that book, you published that book, and once people start buying that book, if the book is good and catered to an audience, then people will buy that book. And once people buy that book, you will start generating a regular passive income from that effort that you made for 2 years in a row. तो सेम गोज फॉर वीडियोस. अगर आप वीडियोस बना रहे हो, इफ यू आर मेकिंग अ यूट्यूब चैनल फॉर इन्वेस्टिंग जस्ट लाइक आई एम राइट नाउ, देन इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन दैट यू स्टार्ट यूट्यूब चैनल, पुट अप अ वीडियो ऑनलाइन और आपको एक साथ 10 लाख 20 लाख लोग ने आपका वीडियो देख लिया और आप ओवरनाइट फेमस हो गए. ऐसा नहीं होता है. You need to consistently work on it, improve your skill with time, and give the content to the people that people want to listen to. So whatever you're good at, there must be an audience that you can address to. So that is very important. Whatever you are good at, please find an addressable audience for that content, and then you can generate an IP around that content. You can also do affiliate marketing. Amazon के बहुत सारे affiliate marketing programs है. There are many companies that have affiliate marketing programs, so you can potentially also explore those areas. For selling products online, what you can do, you can go online and try to sell products, and once you get the sales, you can have them manufactured from a local vendor, or a local party can help you manufacture because you are giving them sales and you can earn commission in between. So let's say you have an excellent t-shirt idea and you post the design of that t-shirt on your website or on a third party website, or you post it on Amazon, whatever. What you can do, you can start generating sales from that product, and as soon as you get in the orders, you place that order at a local t-shirt manufacturer so that they can get the order delivered to you or directly delivered to the customer and earn an alpha in between. So let's say you manage to sell the t-shirt for 1000 rupees, and the manufacturing price for that t-shirt including logistics is 700 rupees. then you can make the difference of 300 rupees in between. So you can also try to sell these type of products both online and offline. And let's say that one of your t-shirt designs goes viral और बहुत लोग खरीद रहे हैं, 1 लाख टी-शर्ट बिक गए, तो 300 rupees per t-shirt into 1 lakh t-shirts would amount to 3 crore rupees. And this money would be generated while essentially not doing a lot of work. So this would account to be passive income. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that the concept of passive income and how to generate passive income is very clear to you by now. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो please hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that this video can reach to the maximum number of people out there, and other people can also get educated about how passive income works and how it can be generated. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.